Hi everyone, I want to do a quick review on the 2019 Honda Insight. If you have 2019 or even 2020, it's going to be very much alike. Nothing's changed between the two models. Let's go right into it. Now I have about 30,000 miles, almost 27,000 miles, as you can see here. MPG has been very good, averaging about 55 miles per gallon in the city, which is mostly what I'm driving right now. Highway is not too bad. Once you go over 70, it's going to drop considerably in terms of the MPG you're receiving. Downfalls of the vehicle coming from a Prius and renting a variety of other vehicles, hybrid vehicles and non-hybrid vehicles. The engine noise. The engine noise is very pronounced, and there's somewhat of a disconnect between not the hybrid and engine, but when you're letting go of the gas, like let's say for example, holding the gas, as you can see from the left hand on the RPM, when I let it go, the engine is very pronounced. You can hear it. I mean, right now you're not able to hear as much because I'm on the highway at high speeds and there's a lot of wind noise, but the engine just doesn't cut off right away in comparison to the Prius Gen 4 and even 3. So that's a big issue. Another issue is the noise. Like I said earlier, with the engine, it pronounces throughout the cabin with the ease, the lightest of touch to the pedal. You don't have to even be flooring it, and it's going to be very difficult in terms of that. So I recommend that you test drive the vehicle and see if you can live with that. After 30,000 miles, especially if you're very touchy with the vehicle and you want it to last very long, and you're very cautious of the vehicle noises and the engine noises, it may bother you over some time. This is a fair warning. In the beginning it's not too bad, but after a couple thousand miles, when you get used to the vehicle, I think it'll kind of bother you. And other hybrid vehicles do not have the same problem as this. The Prius, the Corolla hybrid 2020 version, which is the same engine as the Prius, does not have this issue. The Honda Accord hybrid does not have this issue either. Now, the Honda Accord hybrid engine is a bigger engine in itself. This is a 1.5 liter. That's like 2.0. So, and then don't quote me on that. Maybe a 2.5, but it is a bigger engine, and it gets about 48 miles per gallon city and highway. So just keep that in mind. So engine noise pronounced. There is active noise cancellation within this vehicle, but I'm gonna keep quiet here for a couple seconds so you can hear the road noise. I'm going around 70 here in the highway, and I'll let you guys justify the noise for yourselves. So that was a couple seconds there. Hope that gives you some insight on the noise interior wise. And it depends on the road that you're riding. This is a fairly newly paved highway here, as we can see from the asphalt. So it's not like all beat up. I know a lot of northeastern cities I've rented vehicles and drove around in up there. They get pretty beat up because of the snow and salt on the roads and all that. But anyways, I hope this was helpful. Press a like and subscribe. I know there was another video I posted earlier on some issues on viewing the video I had posted. and I have reached out to YouTube in terms of that issue when I first heard of it, and to be honest, I'm experiencing that same issue as well. So it's not only you guys. So just keep that in mind, and I am trying to figure out a solution in terms of that. Thanks.